On November 12th, 1993, Royce Gracie, draped in his traditional white Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi and black belt, won the first ever UFC promotion. The years prior to its inaugural event, weight classes would be implemented, the tournament format would be done away with in the UFC. Dana White and the Fertitta brothers step into frame January 2001, buying the UFC for $2 million. The company would then grow and absorb other fighting promotions, displaying its dominance all throughout the globe. In 2012, Ronda Rousey was signed as the first ever female UFC fighter. On July 10th, 2016, the UFC was sold for $4 billion. With dozens of variables in a monopoly company in the world's most competitive sport, it's hard to find a single constant, right? Unless we're talking about the game within the game. In ancient Rome, the victor of a battle in the Colosseum in front of royalty, paying customers, the masses, would be crowned with the reward of continuing to live. That was his reward. He got to, stay alive. In modern-day gladiatordom, the winner of a fight receives a similar award. The post-fight interview featuring a UFC champion or otherwise winner is nearly as anticipated as the fight itself, breathing a new breath of life into the fighter's career, giving him the filibuster spotlight that every impulsive, exuberant fighter longs for. Breaking noses, rendering grown men unconscious, and vicious combat is only one side of this game. From Chael Sonnen belligerently responding to questions with nothing but fighters' names and then an insult, such as Vanderlei Silva or Anderson Silva, to Colby Covington's controversial word choice and cultural disrespect, the call-out game is a big one. In the past few months, we have been rocked by some of the most groundbreaking call-outs in UFC history. Jon Jones calls out former heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar. Dustin Poirier calls out Khabib in a dramatic fashion for a unification of the 155 title belt. Nate Diaz calls out George Gamebred Masvidal, sparking one of the most exciting welterweight bouts of all time, the BMF title. Last but not least, Henry Cejudo calling out Valentina Shevchenko and or anything that breathes. In some cases, they shouldn't be called call-outs, more so cringe-outs. Thanks to guys like Tony Ferguson, Brock Lesnar, Henry Cejudo, Gregor Gillespie more recently, and other cringe artists, that pseudonym might actually become a reality. We are living in an era where call-outs and trash talk gathers more attention and hype than any genre of knockout possible. And you know what? I'm here for it, FTN is here for it, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is here for it.